First of all, I would like to acknowledge that this land is steeped in the rich history of the First Nations, such as the Haudenosaunee, the Haudenosaunee, the Anishinaabe, including the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. There are many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples across Turtle Island that live and work in Niagara today. And everyone, welcome to the beautiful Avalon Theatre here at the fabulous Fallsview Casino Resort, and welcome to the 2003 CFL Awards. That's my cue.
Only the strong survive. Greatness in my DNA, I was born to strive. When I'm gone, my victories will be immortalized. Witness the making of a legend right before your eyes.
Intercepted! Touchdown, Montreal!
Touchdown! That was just an exceptional catch.
Fearless and talented.
Just like that! With that touchdown run by the leading rusher in the CFL.
And now Kelly will take off. Passes away from Jagger Davis into the end zone. Touchdown Argos. What a move by Chad Kelly.
And a swing of momentum back to the BC Lions.
No matter how long that it takes. Started from the bottom. But the top is where I'm headed. On the journey to conquer. I won't stop till I'm a legend. Take all my problems with no problem.
Look who it is! The great season continues.
On the journey to conquer. I won't stop till I'm a legend.
Welcome to the 2023 CFL Awards. Please give a warm welcome to the Man Mountain of Comedy, K. Trevor Wilson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CFL Awards. Despite my voice and demeanor, I am very excited to be here. That's just how I sound. I don't watch a lot of sports. Is this the one that Taylor Swift shows up to? My wife is a big fan, so she'd be real excited if that. I'm kidding, guys. I know that's the NFL, but you guys should look into that. You should get your own Taylor Swift. Maybe AJ Ouellette could start dating Avril Lavigne. Really get those numbers up. Of course, there are lots of differences between Canadian and American football. Canada is bigger geographically, so it makes sense that our fields are bigger. We also have less population density, so we don't need as many downs. Also, Canadian football is occasionally played in -40 weather, requiring us to have bigger balls. Yes, there are a lot of differences. We literally moved the goalposts on American football. Actually, let's be real, they moved our goalposts. Canada introduced football to America. It's true. It's true. But despite all of our differences, one thing both of our countries can agree on is that Australian football is nuts. This year marks the 110th Grey Cup, a very historic milestone. As we all know, this year the Grey Cup game will take place at Tim Hortons Field in Hamilton, home of the Tiger Cats. Yeah. Who will not be there. The Ticats won't be there. Guys, shut up, I'm doing a thing. This is being broadcast to literally thousands of homes. Tonight we are coming to you from Niagara Falls because, close enough. In fact, I do believe that is Hamilton's motto. When you drive into Hamilton, the sign says, "Welcome to Hamilton. You're halfway to where you want to be." Look, I don't want to knock the host city, but if you type Hamilton into a Google search, it says that Hamilton is a Broadway musical about the life of Alexander Hamilton, written by and starring Lin-Manuel Miranda. Now, if you type the city of Hamilton into a Google search, it says the city of Hamilton shares its name with a Broadway musical about the life of Alexander Hamilton, written by and starring Lin-Manuel Miranda. But I digress. I have to make fun of Hamilton. I'm from Toronto. Go Argos. Oh, your boos feed me. I know what you cheer for. Unfortunately for the city of Hamilton, the Ticats did not make it to the Grey Cup this year, finishing third in the East with an 8-10 record. But it could be worse. You could be Ottawa. The Red Blacks finished last in the East with a 4-14 record, tying the Elks, which makes all of us wonder if changing your team's name is a curse or not. If I could be real here for a second, what is a Red Black? You literally just named your team after the color scheme. It sounds like someone forgot to come up with a name. Sounds like someone forgot to come up with a name and then just did a terrible Kaiser Sose in a panic. Like, oh, what are we called? Crap, we need a name. The Red Blacks, that's it. Yeah, that's the ticket. We're the Red Blacks. It was literally less embarrassing when there were two teams called the Rough Riders, which, by the way, still sounds like a prophylactic you can buy at the dollar store. The Red Blacks is one of those names that sounds inappropriate even though technically it's not. Like, it just doesn't hit the ear right. Every time I hear the name, I'm like, no, that does not sound like something I'm allowed to say. Like, I don't know who I'm offending, but it's definitely someone. Your name sounds more offside than the Elks' old name did. Maybe you should go back to the Rough Riders, that's all I'm saying. But this does bring us to the last place team in the West, the Edmonton Elks. The Elks finally broke the longest at-home losing streak in the history of North American professional sports after 22 games. Good gracious. Are you actually cursed? I get it. I get why you changed your name. I understand. All I'm saying is maybe the Elks wasn't the best choice. You either named yourself after the boring cousin of the reindeer or a bunch of old guys drinking at the lodge in funny hats. You might as well called yourself the Edmonton Shriners. What I'm saying is, have you thought about changing your name to the Rough Riders? I'm just trying to get every team named the Rough Rider. Speaking of the Rough Riders, the most popular ticket in Saskatchewan and Brent Butt's favorite team also did not make the playoffs this year. And I always feel bad for the good people of Saskatchewan when this happens. You watermelon-headed lunatics truly love your team, and to risk hypothermia in homemade fruit hats for a losing season is never fun. Interesting fact about Saskatchewan, the first time the Grey Cup was held in Saskatchewan was the first time that the Cup left Canada and was won by an American team, further proving that Saskatchewan just can't be trusted with nice things. For the record, that joke was written by a Winnipegger. Now, on to the teams that did make it to the playoffs this year. As mentioned before, the Ticats, or as I like to call them, the Orange Blacks, did not make it past the Alouettes, while in the West, the Stampeders fell to the Lions. And that's kind of expected. When a horse fights a lion, my money is generally on the lion. Obviously, the Stampeders' name is there to celebrate the long cowboy history of Calgary. We get it, Calgary. You have a rodeo. Ooh. I have been to Calgary many times. I was there when the flood happened. I was there when that girl took on two guys at the Stampede breakfast. I have been there in Calgary for a lot of major events, and it is a very urban city. There are no ranches inside the city limits of Calgary. No one is driving cattle past the Chinook Center. What I'm saying is there is a very fine line between being an actual cowboy and being a jackass in a giant hat. Now, to the representatives from BC here today, welcome. This is what fall is supposed to look like. I've spent a lot of time in Vancouver over the years, and as nice as that city can be, it is always rainy. Always. Right now, every day in Vancouver is just a Guns N' Roses song. A cold November rain. And honestly, after being in snow and rain, I prefer snow. I do. I'll take snow over rain almost every time because you can do things in the snow. You can ski down snow. You can snowmobile across snow. You can pick snow up and throw it playfully at your friends. What can you do in the rain? Absolutely nothing. There are only two activities you can do in the rain, and that's catch pneumonia and sing 90s R&B. That's it. Now this brings us to last year's Grey Cup champions, my hometown team, the Toronto Argonauts. Thank you, yeah. The Argos had one of their best seasons ever, going 16-2 this year, remaining undefeated at home until last weekend. What's even more incredible is some people actually showed up to watch them do it this year. The Argos are consistently one of the league's best team with some of the league's okayest fans. Even I'm guilty of it. I love the Argonauts, but the thought of driving through Toronto traffic just to pay for parking at the exhibition grounds gives me anxiety. Toronto is just an overcrowded city at this point. Although I will say, the last time I went down to an Argos game, I was very pleasantly surprised to find a tailgate party going on. Yeah, there was a lot of great sense of community there, and it took me almost 2 hours to realize I had been wandering around a homeless camp. Very nice people, though. Very nice. Now on to the two teams squaring off this weekend in the Grey Cup finals. The Montreal Alouettes are here. Yes, congratulations. I will be honest, I am 42 years old, and this is the first year I have found out what an alouette is. I had no idea. It's a songbird. I did not know that. All I knew about alouettes is that they were genteel and something about je te plumerai. How lovely to be named after a songbird, because nothing strikes more fear into an opponent's heart than a songbird. You better watch yourself, other teams. If you mess with the Alouettes, they will serenade you like a storybook princess, because that's what they do. They are songbirds. All I'm saying is, have you ever thought about maybe changing your team name to the Cavaliers Brutaux, which is Rough Riders in French? Now, on to the top-ranked team in the West, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Winnipeg had another great season this year, going 14-4 like the Bizarro Elks, or the Green Yellows, as I like to call them. Winnipeg is a tough team, and you have to be a tough team operating out of Winnipeg. Not only is it the stabbing murder capital of Canada, sorry Edmonton, that's another one you lost out on, but also it's a city that regularly hits -50. -50. That is colder than the average surface temperature of Mars. I'm not a scientist, but that sounds impossible. Like, I don't know everything, but I do know that Mars is further away from the sun than Winnipeg. Thank you so much for coming out and letting me poke some good-natured fun at all your cities. Let's get on with the awards. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce to you my co-host for tonight. She is smart, funny, and knows everything there is to know about Canadian football. Please welcome one of my favorite sports personalities from the CFL on TSN, Kate Bearness.
I paid him a lot of money to say all of that. First
it's in
off,
the script.
It is in the script. I'm going completely off prompter at this point. To the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, who are in the house tonight, I think you're on this side. Congratulations. It is an absolute honor to watch and commentate you every week. I mean, 4 straight Grey Cups. I'm not going to say the word, Kate. Yeah, dynasty, pardon me. To the Montreal Alouettes as well. I know we get maybe harped on a lot because we don't believe, there's a baby who's yelling at me at the back now. We don't believe in you. We do. I mean, we love this team. We have Sean Lemon planned for the panel. We've got lemon drops ready to go. But there's just one thing we can't stand about Montreal Alouettes. Oh, God. No. There's that lovebird you were talking about. That definitely is Milt Stegall in costume. All right, you know what, Trevor? I need to open up to you. The Alouettes, they caught me.
You let them catch you.
Yeah, they caught me on camera. I don't know how all of this happened.
With who?
Well, I was cheering on the team next door, the Argos, you know? What should I do?
Just say it wasn't you.
Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, to present our first award, we are joined by someone who knows a thing or two about making hits. He is a 7-time Grammy nominee, a 2-time winner. Please welcome to the stage reggae icon, singer, songwriter, producer, Shaggy. Thank you. That was great. Appreciate you.
Live.
So Shaggy, I must. Oh, see, you're doing that. By the way, is it true you wrote Mr. Bombastic after Jim Barker? I think he's in the audience.
Is that right?
Just say yes.
Yes, it was me.
Yes. We're playing that clip a million times next year. So you are performing at OLG Stage tonight. I know everyone in the room is probably heading over there after this. Yep.
Yes.
What can these fans expect from the concert tonight?
They look like they have comfortable shoes, so it's fine. You'll be dancing all night and smiling all night, so it'll be great.
All right, well, we appreciate you joining us in Niagara Falls, and I know that you have some business to get to up here as well.
Well, tonight I have the honor we're here to honor two-player who burst onto the CFL scene in 2023 and made a huge impact. Let's meet the nominees for the most outstanding rookie.
Kai Gray, Edmonton Elks. Kai Gray was one of 3 rookies to start all 18 games this season. The Edmonton standout registered 56 total tackles and a pair of interceptions, one of which he returned for a touchdown in Week 16. He added 4 pass knockdowns and 1 tackle for a loss. Quantez Stiggers, Toronto Argonauts. Quantez Stiggers led the Argonauts with 5 interceptions among 69 total defensive plays. He registered 5 pass knockdowns and 56 total tackles across 16 contests. A defensive back has not won Most Outstanding Rookie since 1998.
Man, this thing is heavy. Yeah. All right. And the most outstanding rookie is Quantez Stiggers.
Bold, big letters cause I'm bold, on the map round the globe, yeah we putting on a show, everybody gonna know, it's that round the clock, never stop, going for the gold, never sleeping on my dreams, yeah I'm really trying to grow, I ain't trying to chase perfection, I don't wanna fit a mold, got my own set of cards that I'm never gonna fold, you feel me? Check the watch, said it's game time, got a lot up my sleeve in the pipeline, yeah we stepping on the gas, got a new drive, we already make it.
Hey, B5 Nation, man. First and foremost, I want to start out by giving thanks to God for guiding me on my journey and keeping me up alive. I also want to give a special thanks to John Jenkins for trusting in my ability to play football. I would also like to give a special thanks to my mom and dad for bringing me on this earth, and thanking my stepdad for raising me to be the man I am today. Thanks to my extended family, all my brothers, my sisters, and my newly fiance and my son. If it wasn't for you guys' support, I wouldn't be where I am today. I want to thank the entire Toronto Argonauts organization. The opportunity made me stronger, wiser. It helped me with my frustration, my depression, my anger. It was my escape from the world that I needed in 2020 when I lost my dad. I felt like giving up. My mom didn't allow me. She pushed me and helped me get back on my feet, where she applied me to play in the Fan Control Football League. My journey began after that. Not having any college experience, I showed up to camp thinking I'm going to be the first one cut. But I really tell you, the guys and coaches in that room believed in the miracles. I never thought I'd be playing pro football, but I prayed and manifested for this day to come. Thanks again. I enjoyed my time playing here in the CFL for the Toronto Argonauts this season. Hope to see you guys next season. Blessings. Go Argos.
Congratulations. Thank you again, Shaggy. Yeah. Congratulations, Quantez. Our next award honors people who make things happen behind the scenes across the CFL. Each and every year, the Jane Mawby Tribute Award is presented to a highly valued, yet often an unsung employee at the club or the league level. Here to present the award, we are joined by two Hamilton Tiger Cat greats who helped bring the Grey Cup home in the Hammer in 1999. Please welcome the sure-handed Mike Morreale and the hard-hitting Rob Hitchcock.
Thank you for that smattering of applause. It's Rob, it's been a while, since we heard cheers like that. And make it feel better. Somebody could tell me I suck. That'd be good. Oz, thank you. I thought it'd be Ozzy for sure. It's great to be here today. Exciting time, and let's get moving forward with this great award. The late Jane Mawby was a beloved and tireless member of the Calgary Stampeders organization for 28 years. This award honors her memory by recognizing someone within the league who makes a big difference.
This year's winner is a senior manager in the football operations department of the league office. She is known for her work ethic, attention to detail, and devotion to teamwork. What really stands out is her dedication to making the game of football stronger by making it more inclusive.
I'm so proud of Rob. A football player herself in her home province of Quebec, she has been a driving force behind the creation of the CFL's Officiating Academy, which has welcomed more women, the league's Women in Football program, presented by KPMG, the Diversity in Football program, presented by Securian Canada, and the league's own Diversity and Inclusion Committee.
Please welcome the recipient of this year's Jane Mawby Tribute Award, Laurence Pombriere.
Incredible. I think I'm just gonna I never thought I'd be standing here in front of you 1 year after presenting this award last year. It's pretty incredible. What this award represents for me is a new era. And no, this is not a sponsored speech. My story with the CFL started just 5 years ago when I was invited to attend the Women's Korean Football Forum organized by the NFL. At that time, I was just a physical education teacher who was dreaming about football every single day. There were some folks from the CFL operations department that they were looking, I guess, to meet new women that would enjoy being involved in football operations. Couple weeks after attending the forum, I was invited to attend the Eastern Regional Combine in Montreal by Ryan Jensen. I obviously attended, and then he told me about an opportunity at the CFL office. I did not miss that opportunity. The important word here is opportunity. I was lucky enough to be put in contact with people from the industry who would see a potential in me. Unfortunately, not everybody gets that opportunity in life, and that's exactly what we're trying to accomplish by creating programs like the Women in Football program presented by KPMG and the Diversity in Football program presented by Securian. We're trying to give the clubs access to a bigger pool of candidates that will bring a different perspective to football and elevate football in Canada. The new era has begun. Thanks to Coach Campbell and Neil McAvoy for hiring Tanya Henderson, who was the first full-time CFL coach in the CFL. For Coach Dice and Sean Berg for following their footsteps and hiring Nadia Dokour and Nate Taylor from the Diversity in Football program. And I also think about the Montreal Alouettes qui ont engagé Alison Sobel dans leur département des opérations football, qui voit aussi un très grand potentiel à engager des femmes. Thanks to my colleagues in football operations who believe in my vision, Darren, Greg, thank you. And lastly, thanks to my partner who pushes me to follow through all my crazy ideas. Merci.
Hey, buddy. Oh, she went from presenter to winner. Look how fast you can rise to the top. I love this. You know what? We really do have some incredible women in the CFL, and Laurence is just one of many. Speaking of great women, I would like to introduce our trophy presenter for this evening, Emily. Oh, she's right behind me. He snuck up on me. Gosh, Emily, I told you not to do that. She's here representing Football Ontario. She is a former woman in football participant herself. She is phenomenal. She can probably do more push-ups than anyone in the room combined as well. Please welcome Emily to the stage. Elliot. Now, every single November, we are reminded of how truly fortunate we are to be able to gather in friendship, peace, and freedom. For this, we owe a debt to our Canadian veterans. Every year, we present the Jake Gaudaur Veterans Affairs Award in honor of our veterans. Here to present the award is Jake's daughter, Jackie Gaudaur, and from Veterans Affairs Canada, Vance Badaway.
How you feeling, Jackie?
Terrific.
You feeling, Jackie, all right?
Absolutely.
That's great. Well, this award presented to a CFL player who best demonstrates the attributes of our veterans: strength, perseverance, courage, camaraderie, and a willingness to contribute to their communities across Canada. Jackie?
Thank you. If I may, here's just a brief backstory of my dad's 45-year career in the Canadian Football League. After a decades-long job as a veteran lineman with Indigenous roots and 4 Grey Cup rings, Dad became the proud owner of the Hamilton Tiger Cats, then becoming Canada's, the Canadian Football League's longest-serving commissioner of 16 years. After retiring in 1984, Dad would often enjoy reflecting on some of the more memorable moments of his life in the league. Those all-Canadian classics, like the Mud Bowl, the Ice Bowl, and the infamous Fog Bowl, once described as the greatest game no one saw. But for Dad, no game was more meaningful than the one played November the 29th, 1942, when he and his teammates, all of whom were newly enlisted Royal Canadian Air Force pilots, some just barely out of their teens, would thrill and inspire the nation by becoming the first ever non-civilian team to win the coveted Grey Cup title. But for Dad, the excitement of this victory would be short-lived. Canada was now at war. Demand for air power was growing, but so were the risks. In the coming months, he'd learned that several of his teammates, about a third of his team, had lost their young and promising lives over the skies in war-torn Europe. For the rest of his life, Dad deeply believed his fallen teammates were amongst our nation's truest heroes. After Dad's passing in 2007, my family and I were thrilled that Veterans Affairs Canada had partnered with the CFL to create an award in Dad's name, one that honors an exceptional CFL player who exemplifies the attributes which have always defined Canada's servicemen and servicewomen: their commitment to their communities, their courage, their comradeship, strength, and perseverance. As the wonderful legacy continues, please join Vance and I in congratulating this year's winner of the Jake Gaudaur Veterans Award.
Okay, Jackie, we're going to do this together.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
From
The Saskatchewan Roughriders, Braden Lenius.
How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody looks really good tonight. First and foremost, I just want to congratulate both teams, man. I know we play against each other quite a bit, and I got some shared teammates I used to play with, so congratulations to both sides. You guys definitely earned this, so congratulations on that, and good luck on Sunday. I'm truly honored and deeply moved to stand here before you today as the 2023 Jake Gaudaur Veterans Trophy winner. This recognition is not just a personal achievement, but a tribute to the collective spirit of those who have inspired me and supported me through my journey. First and foremost, I want to express my gratitude to my mother. Her love and sacrifice have been my guiding light in my life. Your strength and resilience is a testament to the values instilled in me, and I'm very proud to carry forward the legacy you've created. To my incredible fiance, thank you for being my partner on this journey. Unwavering support, encouragement, understanding have been the pillars of my strength. You are my confidant, my source of inspiration. I'm grateful for the love and stability you give me. I would be remiss to not acknowledge my teammates, a few of which here tonight. Together we have faced challenges, celebrated victories, and forged bonds that go beyond football, beyond the field. This award is a testament to the efforts of a team and individuals that understand the true meaning of perseverance, leadership, and service to community. In receiving this award, I'm acutely aware that it symbolizes more than just my personal achievements. It represents a commitment to embodying attributes of veterans at times of war, peace, and military conflict. I extend my deepest appreciation to the Canadian military, to the Gaudaur family, and the CFL for their unwavering support. Your dedication to our country and the sport we love truly is remarkable. This award serves as a bridge between the worlds of athletic achievement and the profound sacrifices made by our veterans. I am honored to be a part of this connection. I pledge to uphold those values and as it represents. In closing, I want to say again that I express my gratitude to everyone who has played a role in my journey. Family, friends, teammates, and the organization of the Saskatchewan Roughriders. This award is a reflection of not only myself, but a collective effort of all of us. I'm excited to continue the journey, inspired by the sacrifice of our veterans, and committed to making a positive impact in the community. Thank you and have a good night.
Congratulations to Braden. Well, our next presenter can light up the city with his smile, raise people up with his work in the community, and back in the day would track down quarterbacks with his tenacity and speed. In 1986, the same year he won a Grey Cup with the Hamilton Tiger Cats, I love this now. Now I know what to play to the crowd. He captured the very award he is presenting tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man dressed better than Shaggy, Hall of Famer Grover Covington.
Hold up, I'm trying to see something. Still in my own lane, they did not see me coming. If you know, you know, you know, it don't get much better than this. Just like your laundry, wait till you get a load of this. Always on to the next one. They was looking for the next one, so I stepped up. I do it every time.
Thank you, God. They dominate the game, change momentum, protect their house, and ignite the crowd. This year, nominee for Most Outstanding Defensive Player.
Matthew Betts, BC Lions. Matthew Betts led the league with a career-high 18 sacks, becoming the first BC Lion to do so since 2012. Betts also established a new career-high 44 defensive tackles, while adding 3 tackles for a loss, 3 sack fumbles, and a blocked punt. He registered 1 sack on 9 occasions, 2 sacks 3 times, and a career-best 3 sacks in Week 3, en route to setting the single-season Canadian sack record. Adarius Pickett, Toronto Argonauts. Adarius Pickett terrorized opponents with his all-round ability with the league-leading Argonauts this season. He recorded 7 or more defensive tackles on 8 occasions, en route to a career-high 105, and added 19 special teams tackles. He showcased his defensive versatility, adding 6 sacks, 6 pass knockdowns, and 5 tackles for a loss. Pickett was the cornerstone of an Argonaut squad that finished first in run defense and led the league in sacks.
The winner is Matthew Best.
Hold up, I'm trying to see something. Still in my own lane, they did not see me coming. If you know, you know, you know, it don't get much better than this. Just like your laundry, wait till you get a load of this. Always on to the next one. They was looking for the next one, so I stepped up. I do it every time, I make news, I need my airtime. So ahead of my time, I'm always making headlines, yeah. Before you put your hands up, I just need one question answered. Are you ready for this? Watch me do my thing. Watch me do my thing. Are you ready for this? Watch me do my thing. Watch me do my thing. Are you ready for this?
Good evening, everyone. I'm deeply honored, honestly, to have been considered for this award. Been watching the CFL, obviously, my whole life. Growing up playing football, so to be here on this stage, honestly, means a lot to me. Honestly, want to acknowledge Pickett that had a great season with all the great defensive players in this league. Even at my position as defensive end makes it even more special, so congratulations to everybody. I want to thank the BC Lions organization for bringing me on board 2 years ago for this project we had. Been having a great time, obviously, and it's been a fun ride. Not quite where we wanted to go this year, but I had a tremendous time. For my career also personally, I got to thank and share this award with the whole D-line crew with the Lions that are obviously my teammates, but some of my dearest friends. So enjoy going to work and going on game day every week and in front of our great fans. So it's been a thrill, and also want to thank John Bowman, who's had a tremendous impact on my career ever since I joined the Lions and helped me refine my game, and without whom I wouldn't be here today. Finalement, évidemment, je tiens à remercier ma famille qui, depuis mes débuts, que je suis jeune, m'ont supporté à travers le sport, donc ma mère, mon père, qui regardent tous les matchs, qui regardent en ce moment ce soir sur la web-diffusion, à ma fiancée, évidemment, Camille, qui me suit dans mes projets ici, puis qui me suit dans l'Ouest canadien, à Vancouver, pour me permettre de réaliser mes rêves. Donc, merci beaucoup. I'm just going to end up to wish everybody a great night, and let's keep this party going.
Congratulations. Well, I'm not going to lie, I'm fangirling already over our next presenter. She made football history this year when she became the first woman to play and the first woman to score in a U Sport football game. Yeah, we can clap a lot for her. Last September at IG Field, we only ran it on SportsCenter 90 times in case you missed it, she kicked 2 field goals, including the game winner in overtime. She led the Manitoba Bisons to the 27-24 victory over the University of Regina Rams. Ladies and gentlemen, to present the most outstanding special teams player, please welcome to the stage, Maya Turner.
Gotta feel good. I feel good about it. I feel good. I feel good about it.
Thank you so much. On behalf of all the special teamers at the University of Manitoba, I'm proud to pay tribute to the best special team players in the CFL. Let's hear about the nominees.
Sean White, BC Lions. Sean White was the West Division's leading kicker, going 50 for 53, including makes on all 48 of his attempts inside 49 yards. The 14-year veteran scored 194 points and he was successful on 23 consecutive attempts, good for the longest streak this season. His 50 made field goals set a new personal best. Javon Leake, Toronto Argonauts. Javon Leake's 4 punt return touchdowns led the CFL and set a new Argonauts franchise mark, while sitting one shy of the league record. Leake recorded 1,216 punt return yards, the 3rd highest total in CFL history. He led the league with 14 long gainer big play returns.
And the 2023 Most Outstanding Special Teams Player is Javon Leake, Toronto Argonauts.
Gotta feel good. I feel good about it. I feel good. I feel good about it. You gotta feel good. I feel good about it. I feel good. I feel good about it. I feel good. Put a smile on your face. Never let them take your joy away. Let the sunshine make your day. Take your hand to your love, wanna dance the night away. Or get away.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing? Yes, sir. Hey, first I want to thank God. None of this would be possible without him. I wouldn't be here today. I would like to thank my family, especially my mom, for being my #1 supporter from far away. I would like to thank all my friends. You know, as CFL players, some of us from the States, it's hard to be here for 6 months away from my family. You know, my daughter. Actually, this is my first time my daughter's here, and she gets to see this, so it means a lot to me. Next, I want to thank all my coaches and staff on my team for believing in me and setting the standard every day for what it meant and what we wanted to accomplish. This award is not only for me, but for my teammates who helped me achieve this by blocking for me every game and allowing me to do what I do now. So my punt return team, and I owe it to y'all. Kick return team, I owe it to you guys, the whole special teams. I want to thank y'all too. It's not just my award, it's for y'all too. I'd like to give a special shout out to Coach Mickey, our special teams coach. Yes, sir. Thank you for believing in me from the day I walked in. We had a goal to be dominant in a return game, and I'm standing here saying I think we did that this year, man. So I appreciate you always. Lastly, I want to thank the city of Toronto for a season to remember. You guys cheered us on. I don't care what nobody says. You guys filled up BMO this year, and I loved it. And you guys made it a place to remember forever. We did a lot of special things this year, man. So I just want to thank the city of Toronto, and we did that for you. I'm just blessed to be here, and thank everybody, and let's enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you.
Yep. I'm back. I would have been back earlier, but I was in the casino accepting the award for the most out-of-money player. I'm lying, I was eating sliders in my dressing room. All of you are familiar with our next presenter, but what you may not know is he was once the 2nd overall pick in the CFL draft. He played 142 games in what he calls the O-line so fine, and he is a Grey Cup champion. Please welcome the 14th commissioner of the CFL, Randy Ambrosie.
Well, hello everyone and welcome. First off, to the Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the Montreal Alouettes, congratulations on your playoff victories and best of luck as you prepare for Grey Cup this Sunday. And congratulations to all the nominees and winners tonight. And a special shout out to all the family members in the audience. The players love their teammates, but you folks are the ultimate teammates. Please join me in showing them our appreciation. Tonight, I have the honor of presenting the Hugh Campbell Distinguished Leadership Award. It bears the name of a true CFL legend. He was a great player, coach, general manager, president, and CEO in our league, and is a 10-time Grey Cup champion. Hugh's legacy is so extensive, it includes his son Rick, the head coach of the BC Lions. This year's winner is somebody that Hugh, Rick, or any coach would love to have on his team and in his dressing room. Someone who epitomizes hard work. He arrives first, leaves last, and takes on the tough jobs. Someone whose humility allows him to focus on helping others be the best they can be. Someone whose longevity is unmatched and whose loyalty cannot be questioned. This is someone who knows what it really matters are the relationships you build, not the attention you receive. Ladies and gentlemen, our winner has been the Calgary Stampeders equipment manager for an amazing 52 years. And for more than 1,000 games. Please welcome this year's Hugh Campbell Distinguished Leadership Award winner, Mr. George Hopkins.
Intimidating than a PowerPoint presentation to the players on dress code violations. First off, I would like to thank Randy. I'm deeply honored and unbelievably humbled by this. I would like to point out that the last time I received something from the commissioner, about 18 years ago, 3 commissioners ago, it was to that point the largest undisclosed fine for a water bottle incident. If you're not familiar with it, Kate can probably show you how to Google it on TSN's Top 10 Water Bottle Moments. Number 3, not my finest hour by any means. I'd like to take a moment to congratulate all the nominees tonight. And I'd just like to have a little shout out to the equipment, video, and training staff for the 2 teams that are here. Very often unappreciated, unknown. What they do is part of the reason that the teams are here competing this weekend. So a little appreciation. I've had the opportunity to interact with Hugh Campbell quite a bit over the last decade. His daughter Molly is a very integral part of our office. And as hard as it was to be on the wrong end of the Battle of Alberta for Edmonton's 5 Grey Cups in a row, there was always respect for Hugh. And I am truly honored to be mentioned in the same sentence with him. I do have one story that I'd like to share. It kind of reflects my 50-plus years with the football club and why this is the type of job that can be very infectious at times. I started in 1972. I made $1.25 for the first couple of hours, thought I was pretty good. I had lunch money. And back at that time, meetings started at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Team was on the field about 5:30, and around 8:30 they were gone. We'd get the laundry into the dryers and get home by 10 o'clock at night. It was a good part-time job. And I came in one day earlier than that. The players were allowed in the facility by 11 o'clock if they wanted to work out. And I came in early one day. It was a holiday from school. And as I walked in, I noticed one of the players was lying naked next to the scale. We call him spare parts because he was kind of like Frankenstein's monster. He had these ungodly long arms, like twice the length of anybody else's arms. His torso was about my size. And then his legs were short by standards compared to his arms, so spare parts it was. And I got a little closer to him and I noticed that he's lying on the ground naked and he's got his unit on the scale. And he's reaching up with these unworldly long arms and he's sliding it. He's weighing his unit right there. I realized at that point in time 2 very important things. I was never going to get rich doing this job. And I was never, ever going to be bored. In closing, I'd like to thank Stampeders, specifically John Huffnagel, Dave Dickinson, Jay McNeil. I'd like to give a shout out to Gordy and Kevin back at home in the equipment room to make my job infinitely easier. And I'd really like to thank my wife of 31 years, Kathy, for the fact that too often in this job, I'm not home. And for the longest time, she was the ground force in our household, raised my kids to be the productive people that they are in society today while I was at work. So thank you very much. I love you very much. Have a good night, folks.
Okay, I feel real sorry for anyone doing an acceptance speech after that. It is also my privilege to present the Commissioner's Award. And this year it goes to one of Hamilton's biggest football heroes. He doesn't wear a number on the field or a headset on the sidelines, but the impact he makes is on par with Sazio's teams, Filoni's throws, and Mosca's tackles. In fact, his achievements may be the most important in Ticats history. When he bought the Tiger Cats in 2003, he was the first to admit he knew more about software and less about hard hits. He told us he was just the caretaker because the team really belonged to everyone who loved it. But the thing is, he may walk softly, but he carries a big vision. 20 years later, the Tiger Cats franchise is a model franchise built for the future. From the beautiful modern venue they play in, the Ticats organization is at the center of a large and growing sports and entertainment empire that does big things, including this year's incredible and innovative Grey Cup Festival. The fan base there is large, the future is secure, and this man's legacy is truly second to none. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a true football hero and this year's winner of the Commissioner's Award, Mr. Bob Young.
Wawa, holy machina, Tiger, eat 'em raw. Thank you. Okay, so a couple of quick thank yous and then a story. Randy, you and your office, we couldn't do any of this without you. For the record, I'm wearing a tie out of respect for Randy Ambrosi in the CFL office. This is an important evening for us in Canadian football, and I've been teaching Randy how to do his job for 8 years now, and he gives me this lame award as his way of saying he's still not going to listen. So really, I'm accepting this on behalf of everyone at the Ticats, Scott Mitchell. Doug, Maddie, Nicole, literally everyone. And what are we at? 573,000 Hamiltonians who truly live this with us every day. So thank you. And the trivial small lining, because there really isn't one, of not playing in the game on Sunday, is that for the moment, I'm not a Tiger Cat fan, and nor is anyone in Hamilton. We are Canadian football fans. And what we love about this league, and I'm saying this as an American, I'm both, but for the record, I live in the US. I see Canada with a clarity that few Canadians get to see it. And Canada is a fiction. It makes no sense. 5,000 miles, from Vancouver to La Belle Provence. It's miraculous that it works. And it's even more miraculous, it works so well. And it works not because some government or some regulator tells us we have to do this. We do Canadian football, and we do the Canadian Football League because we are Canadians. It's what we care about. And that is the great privilege of being able to host the Grey Cup in Hamilton. And so the other thing I'm wearing is, of course, my Hamilton Grey Cup Festival hat. And we're going to have a wild party starting tonight through to whatever that thing is happening Sunday afternoon. And so we're thrilled you're all coming to Hamilton to celebrate with us. And with that, thank you, Randy.
It's official. Bob Young is more popular than Shaggy. He is also going to be performing at OLG tonight. Congratulations to both George and Bob. Now, I know we have just a couple of Tiger Cat fans in the room tonight. Oh. You guys triple since the last time I was on stage? My God, this is a tough transition. Some of you will remember perhaps with great fondness a time when the Argonauts could not make it to the top of the mountain. Now, despite their high-priced stars and amazing teams, they went 31 long years without a Grey Cup. But that all changed in 1983, when a new generation of Argonauts, anchored by a tough offensive lineman, won it all. Here to present the Most Outstanding Offensive Lineman Award is one of the leaders of that iconic team, one of the all-time Argo greats and a Hall of Famer. Please welcome Dan Ferroni.
Thank you, Kate. First of all, can I say, I am so honored to be a part of this great night tonight. It's absolutely fantastic. And I get to honor the offensive linemen. Offensive linemen will tell you they are the biggest, the baddest, and the smartest guys on the team. They also will tell you they're very modest. Their teammates know the truth. You just cannot win without the great players up front. Let's hear about this year's nominees for Most Outstanding Offensive Lineman.
Jermarcus Hardrick, Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Jermarcus Hardrick was a vital cog of Winnipeg's stellar offensive line. He started all 18 games, helping the team to the league's best running attack that averaged 139 yards a game and allowed only 33 sacks. Winnipeg's offense topped the league in net offense and points scored. Dejon Allen, Toronto Argonauts. Dejon Allen was a stalwart on an offensive line that led the East Division with 56 offensive touchdowns and allowed a league-low 19 sacks. Toronto's offense averaged a league-leading 7.3 yards per play, en route to 591 points, the best in the East Division, and second overall.
And the Most Outstanding Offensive Lineman for 2023 is from the Toronto Argonauts, Dejon Allen!
How you guys doing? Good. I never thought I'd be up here and not, ready to. Sad because I never thought I'd be up here. Sorry about that. I never thought I'd be up here and not preparing for the Grey Cup. But I do thank you guys for recognizing me as the best offensive lineman in the league. I want to thank my offensive line coach. I want to thank the teammates. I want to thank the Argos staff. I want to thank all you guys for doing the best you can. And also, I have a daughter. She's 1 year old. She thinks that the phone is her dad because I'm so used to, FaceTiming her. So I want to dedicate this award to her. Thank you.
Deja.
Oh my gosh. No, stay with me. Okay. I don't know where K-Trev went, so I might as well have a co-host here. You know what? The Grey Cup trophy, and we would both agree on this one, it is historic, iconic, it is absolutely ours, and I think we all in this room love what it represents. It really is the prettiest trophy in all of sports, right, Emily? Yeah. All the Grey Cup champions have hoisted over their heads, including those bright-faced kids you heard about from 1942. Our next award honors CFL players who gave it their all on their field and then their time off the field to generously support charities, causes, and people in their communities. Here to present the Tom Pate Memorial Award on behalf of the Canadian Football League Players Association, it's Don Moen.
The Tom Pate Memorial Award honors the memory of a Tiger Cat rookie who died in 1975 at the age of 23. It goes to a player known for outstanding sportsmanship who has made a significant contribution to his team, his community, and the CFL Players Association. To me, this is the ultimate recognition you can receive playing this game. And this is someone who genuinely and tirelessly gives back all the time. Please welcome the recipient of the prestigious Tom Pate Memorial Award winner from the Saskatchewan Roughriders, Brett Lowther.
From Nova Scotia here. I got a lot of people watching back home. Can we make some noise right now for everyone back home in Nova Scotia? There we go. Thank you, appreciate it. All right. All right, I'd like to give recognition to all the other nominees of the Tom Pate Award. The work you guys are doing in your respective communities definitely doesn't go unnoticed. Congratulations to Montreal and Winnipeg. Best of luck on Sunday to both teams as well. I know you guys want to get to bed tonight and there's a lot of important people to speak, so I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible here. I stand before you today with immense gratitude and humility as I accept this award. It's truly a privilege to be standing here surrounded by so many talented individuals who've made remarkable contributions across the CFL. I want to express my deepest appreciation to the CFLPA for this incredible honor, especially Solomon Elamimian and Brian Ramsey. To be recognized tonight is truly a dream come true, and I'm profoundly grateful for the faith and confidence you guys have shown in me. I want to extend a heartfelt thanks to my family and friends who have been the pillars of my strength and support throughout this journey. Your unwavering encouragement and belief in my abilities has been instrumental in this moment. This award is as much yours as it is mine. None of this would be possible without the hard work and dedication of the Saskatchewan Roughriders and Saskatchewan Roughrider Foundation. Your passion, creativity, tireless efforts have contributed significantly to the success we celebrate today. I'm proud to be a part of such an incredible individuals as I accept this award on behalf of our collective achievements. To all those who have believed in me, supported me, contributed to my growth, thank you from the bottom of my heart. This award serves as a reminder of, that success is not an individual pursuit, but a collaborative effort. It's a reflection of energy and commitment of everyone who's been a part of my journey. I'm committed to using this recognition as a platform to inspire others to contribute positively to our community and make a meaningful impact in Saskatchewan. In closing, I want to express my serious gratitude once again. This award is not just about past achievements, but a motivation to strive to greater heights in the future. I'm excited for the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. I'm grateful for your support as it propels me forward. Thank you for this incredible honor.
Did I hear a woo for Antigonish out there? I'm sorry, was there a woo for Antigonish? Like 2 people from Antigonish here? Yeah. You know what, I don't even care if you're not from there. You made the show fun, so thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. I know when I was over getting cozy with the Grey Cup there was one man backstage getting awfully jealous of how close I was getting, and we all know who I'm talking about. That is Jeff McWhinney. You know him as the keeper of the cup, and when he can be a little protective, he's also enormously proud of his role, and we all know that. He's equally proud of the founder of the Glenn McWhinney Scholarship. It bears the name of his late father, a Grey Cup champion himself, and it is presented each year by the Canadian Football Hall of Fame and Museum. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jeff, Executive Director of the Hall, Eric Noivo, and the CFL Chief Football Operations Officer, Greg Dick, to the stage. Oh, you're right there.
Good evening. We could not be prouder of this year's winner, and I know my dad, as a Grey Cup champion who left us in 2012 with a tremendous legacy, would be very proud of her too. She's a student athlete at Bernie Custis Secondary School that couldn't be more appropriate. It's located near Tim Hortons Field, and it's named for this legendary Tiger Cat, who was the first black quarterback in the Canadian Football League, and an educator, a coach who had positive impact on countless young people. But it's her own record. It's her record as an athlete, student, and citizen that has earned Chelsea Young this scholarship. She plays multiple sports, including touch football. She's an excellent student with a 97% average. And she has overcome challenges of her own to be a beacon of hope and inspiration to others. I have to tell you, she's amazing. We just don't have time to list all what she does. She's on the student leadership team organizing things like dances and assemblies, and Hamilton had a day to educate people about waterfront protection, and she set up a booth to demonstrate water purification. The anniversary of the Montreal Massacre arrived, and she organized a tribute to the victims. When it was Remembrance Day, she rallied the History Club to organize a ceremony, and then she wrote personal letters to the veterans. She has spent many hours volunteering at community centers in Hamilton, North End. There's more, believe me, but I'm running out of breath, and everyone, please welcome Chelsea Young.
No problem. I would do it, don't warn me, but we got to get to Shaggy. All right, our next 2 presenters work in government. One of them requires a very short but very cool introduction, while the other may be the longest introduction I've ever had to give in my entire life. First, his worship. It's what I call my boss, Paul Graham. PG, you in the building? Nope, he's not. Darn it, I didn't get that raise I wanted. The mayor of Niagara Falls, not too bad, correct? And the other presenter once scored 5 touchdowns in one game for the University of Ottawa Gee-Gees, a Vanier Cup champion, a 4-time Grey Cup champion, a Canadian Hall of Famer, my God, and is the MPP for Hamilton East, Stony Creek, currently also serving as Ontario's Minister of Tourism, Culture, and Sport. Please welcome to the stage Mayor Jim Diodati and Minister Neil Lumsden.
little fella. Thanks, Kate, for that. It was a fabulous introduction that I had, don't you think?
Yeah, Kate, thanks for nothing.
It's okay. You'll be fine. Just stick with me on this.
All right.
You know, great football begins with great leadership.
We'll tell you what then. Why don't we meet the nominees of the CFL Coach of the Year, folks?
Mike O'Shea, Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Mike O'Shea led Winnipeg to a 14-4 record and its third straight division title, including an 8-1 showing at IG Field and a 9-2 mark against West Division foes. At 9 seasons, the North Bay, Ontario native is the longest-serving coach in the CFL, having amassed a 96-62 record overall. He has the most wins among active coaches and is vying for a third consecutive Coach of the Year award. Ryan Dinwiddie, Toronto Argonauts. In his third season at the helm, Ryan Dinwiddie guided the Argonauts to 16 victories, tying Edmonton's all-time mark set in 1989. Toronto was undefeated at home and a perfect 10-0 against divisional opponents. He is just the 9th head coach to win division titles in each of his first 3 seasons. This is Dinwiddie's third consecutive nomination for the league's top coaching honor.
I guess we'll see, won't we? And the CFL Coach of the Year is from the Toronto Argonauts. Ryan Dinwiddie.
Well, words can't describe how I feel right now. I always talk about family. I start with my wife, Abby. My 2 boys, Cannon and Lanson, they're at the hotel right now. My parents, Wayner and Sandy. Wayne, you might go back to the booth because we were 0-for this year when you're on the sidelines in the playoffs. So that's the beauty of kind of our Argo family. We try to keep it pretty tight, and very appreciative of my players that are here tonight, and hope all you guys get those awards. Very proud of all you guys and what we accomplished this year. Bittersweet, not playing in this game. Very, I wouldn't say depressed, but we owe the city of Toronto a lot, and owe MLC a lot for putting us in this situation. And I'll start with my players. Very appreciative of them. Then I'll go to MLSC. Bill Manning's here in the building. Dale Lastman, Larry Tannenbaum, and all you guys do for us. And we'll make sure we do what we need to do for you guys moving in the future. But we got a good foundation, and very happy to be a part of it. Unfortunately, it didn't work out this year for us. But great coaching staff. I want to thank my coaching staff. They're all here. A lot of you players are here as well. Decided to stick around for this environment. Wish we were playing in it. Unfortunately, we aren't, and we got to go back to work. But very appreciative of the CFL and MLSC and everything that comes with it. And I just got to thank my wife one more time for her allowing me to do this job. Love you, babe. Thank you, everybody. Let's have a good night. Thank you.
Congratulations, Coach Dinwiddie. Well, up next is one of the most popular Tiger Cats ever. He is a Grey Cup champion, a Hall of Famer who caught more than 700 passes for almost 10,000 yards. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, two-time winner of the CFL's Most Outstanding Canadian Award, Rocky DiPietro.
You don't carry a passport out on the field. Out there, a great Canadian player is a great player, period. But for the fans in the stands, a great Canadian player is a source of pride. And for young players in this country, he's a source of inspiration. Let's learn more about the nominees for the Most Outstanding Canadian.
Brady Oliveira, Winnipeg Blue Bombers. In his third season, Brady Oliveira rushed for 1,534 yards, becoming only the second Canadian to hit the 1,500-yard rushing milestone while gaining 2,000 yards from scrimmage. He led the league with 700-plus rushing yard games and set career highs in receptions with 38 and receiving yards with 482. Marc-Antoine Dequoy, Montreal Alouettes. This season, Marc-Antoine Dequoy established new career highs with 57 defensive tackles and 5 interceptions as a key member of the Alouette secondary. He was a defensive force, adding 3 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, and 6 pass knockdowns. He led the CFL with 2 interceptions returned for touchdowns, including a league-best 108-yard effort in Week 17.
And the Most Outstanding Canadian in the CFL for 2023 is Brady Oliveira, Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Wow, this is quite the honor. First, I want to congratulate Dequoy on an incredible season. Seeing Canadian talent like this and the Canadians across the league to continue to put on good performances week in and week out is what this league needs, and it's only going to be make the league a lot better. So, Dequoy, congrats on your great season. My family that's here tonight, my sister, my mom. Mom, I love you. We've been through a lot. I love you. My amazing girlfriend that stands by my side through the ups and the downs of a football season is grueling. My fellow CFL players in here know what we go through, and it's a grind, and my girlfriend's by my side, my biggest fan, so I just want to say thank you. My coaches, the organization, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, my coach is doing a tremendous job each and every week of preparing us. My running back coach, Jason Hogan, has been a vital part of my success this year, not even just as a coach, but as a father figure and a big brother to me. So, Jason Hogan, I just want to thank you. To my offensive line, the best offensive line in the league. Yeah, give him a hand. To my O-line, you know, what you guys have done for me this year, the work that you guys put in to allow me to have the success. You know, this is our award, so I really appreciate it, and let's go get this thing done on Sunday. And also to my receivers that are so willing and do a great job in the run game. They do the work that most receivers don't want to do, so I just want to thank my receivers, and it's a total group effort. And lastly, you know, this means a lot to me. You know, I'm a proud Canadian. I'm living out a dream, a childhood dream, playing for my hometown with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, and it's truly a childhood dream. You know, I've been a CFL fan ever since I was a young kid. watching legends like Milt Siegel, Charles Roberts, and Canadians like John Cornish and Andrew Harris. Andrew Harris being a vital part of my young career when I got to the Bombers. So I know Andrew's here. I just want to say thank you, Andrew, for everything you've done for me. So as a Canadian kid, this means the world to me. But the job's not done. Let's go get it Sunday. Thank you.
Well, I have one more fantastic duty to perform tonight. We often refer to the people gathered here tonight and others like them across the country as the CFL family. Recently, our family lost a beloved patriarch. His excellence set the bar during his 13-year playing career, and his service to community and country spanned an amazing 6 decades. I'm talking, of course, about the great George Reed. To honor his legacy, I am pleased to announce that our most prestigious player award will be furthermore known as the George Reed Most Outstanding Player Award. To present the award, please welcome the MOP from 2019, the great Speedy Banks, and representing the Reed family, George's daughter, Georgette.
Merci tout le monde. Thank you all, and thank you to Randy and the CFL. My father not only would have been proud, but very humbled and honored to be remembered in this way.
And let's hear about the nominees for the George Reed Most Outstanding Player Award.
Brady Oliveira, Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Brady Oliveira led the league in rushing yards, yards from scrimmage, and total touchdowns. This was Oliveira's second 1,000-yard rushing season and his first time eclipsing the 1,500-yard mark. He is just the 15th player in league history to reach 2,000 yards from scrimmage in a single season. Chad Kelly, Toronto Argonauts. In his first season as a regular starter in the CFL, Chad Kelly guided the Argonauts to a franchise-best 16-2 record, tying the all-time mark for victories set by Edmonton in 1989. He passed for 4,123 yards and 23 touchdowns, while adding 8 more on the ground. At 15-1, Kelly set the league record for winning percentage by a starting quarterback.
And the winner of the George Reed Most Outstanding Player is Chad Kelly from the Toronto Argonauts.
Man, this is a feeling that I've never felt before. It's amazing. First, I want to say I'm honored to be a part of the first annual George Reed Award. You know, obviously his legacy is cemented throughout the whole CFL, and his legacy is going to live on forever. So I'm grateful, and thank you so much for letting me be a part of this. Second, I want to say, Brady, you're a hell of a player, man. I love watching you play. I mean, there's so many deserving people in the CFL of this award. I love watching the CFL. I love being a part of this great league. And like I said, there's so many great players that deserve, so many things, amazing things to come. So just want to say congrats, too. Next, I want to thank the Lord. Thank you so much, Lord, for putting me in this position. I want to thank my parents for just trusting in me each and every day, lifting me up when I'm down, just, telling me just keep working harder, and good things would come, and you're right, so thank you. I want to thank my girlfriend for being there for me every single day. I mean, there's so much that I can be thankful for, but I know you've made an impact in my life that is going to last forever, so thank you. I want to thank my aunts and uncles, my cousins, for being a part of not only my life, but the CFL and the Toronto Argos. You guys have made being at Argo fun, and every day going to work, you guys lifted me up as well. So thank you to my family as well. Man, I wouldn't be up here today if it's not for my teammates. Each one of you guys have provided me something that I've never felt before in my life. And you guys have fulfilled so much of joy and glory to my life. And you guys made me become a better quarterback and a better person each and every day. So thank you so much, guys. I really love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for all the hard work and dedication you guys put in this year. I know we'd be a lot happier if we were watching film on the next opponent right now instead of us being up here cheering on each other. But I know that we're going to get better each and every day, and our mentality of 1-0 is still going to resonate each and every day this offseason. So thank you, guys. To my coaches, Coach Miller, man, I wish he could be here today. He's going through a tough time. He is, made me become a quarterback, a real quarterback. What I mean by that is by managing a football game. You don't have to do the heroic plays. You just have to manage. You got to be able to just get your team in the end zone and end every drive with a kick. And ever since meeting Coach Miller from the first day to now, I just applaud him for everything that he's taught me and has taken everything that he's learned and gave it to me. So thank you, Coach Miller. Coach Dinwiddie, man, thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, you believed in me from the time I got here. You've been hard on me when I needed to be, and you've had my back when it got dark. And so thank you so much for everything you've put me through, and I just appreciate all your dedication and hard work that you give to us each and every day. So thank you. Man. To my wide receivers, to my running backs, to my linemen, you guys are the best offense in the Canadian Football League. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I have the best offensive lineman in the whole league, 17 sacks. That's hard to come by right there. So thank you, guys. Wide receivers, thank you for always getting open. Thank you for painting the perfect picture in zone coverage and beating that man coverage when time's called. Running backs, thanks for running hard. You guys are absolutely amazing. I mean, the pass play doesn't open up if it's not for you guys running hard each and every day. So thank you. To the staff of the Toronto Argonauts, MLSE, Pinball, John Murphy, Vince, Alex, you guys are awesome. Thank you for once again believing in me, for making that trade from Edmonton, knowing I wanted to be here in Toronto and being close to family. So thank you so much for believing in me. And to the city of Toronto and all the fans, man, I love you so much. You guys brought the juice every single game, and we look forward to bringing a lot more cups home to Toronto. So thank you, guys. Thank you for being a part of such a great night. Go Argos.
Hey, K-Trev, no? Congratulations, Chad. An amazing year. And I thought I had a co-host. True? Oh, my God. Yeah, you're right. It's very slow. Well. Look who decided to show up.
Sorry, I was working. The show is so long we were able to shoot another whole season of Letterkenny. I'm kidding. We've been canceled.
Oh, really?
Well, we're done.
Are you on Shoresy? No? Okay. Maybe we can get you a role at TSN.
In all seriousness, I knew the CFL was full of great athletes, and now I understand it is really full of amazing people. It has truly been an honor to be here tonight.
You're
Thank you
welcome
so
on
much.
the panel anytime. Anytime. We can kick people off just like that. Even though you were barely here, your opening set was amazing, and you are right about the CFL. Folks, Shaggy is getting ready to perform at the OLG stage here at Fallsview. Everyone is invited, as we know, except for the Bombers and the Alouettes. I think you guys need to go home and sleep at this point. The 110th Grey Cup arrives on Sunday. You can see it on TSN, tsn.ca, RDS, TSN+, TSN++. Okay, I'll stop. Everyone, have an amazing Grey Cup weekend, and I know I made fun of the Tiger Cat fans, but Oski Wee Wee, you guys have been amazing. Thank you, everyone.
Have a great night.